Let's look into the film of Darnell Washington. Now, of course, he's 6'7", 270 pounds, and I like his blocking ability. He's a willing blocker, and he can move objects out the way for your running back or wide receiver, etc. He is that type of dude that when you look back at his tape, he got a tall catch radius, and you can manipulate him so much as the tight end. Look how he clears space out for that runner to get the touchdown there. And I like his ability to block anyone. Guy like a Darnell Washington, who you can line in line, or you can put him in the backfield to clear out space for your runners. You can create so many things with this. On top of that, when you think about red zone threats, 6'7", 270 pounds, nothing to sneeze at. When you can manipulate that as well by lining him up in line, you don't know whether or not he's going to be a blocker or he's going to escape out, run routes, what have you. And that creates so many mismatches out there. Who do you dedicate? Do you chip him with a defensive edge guy? Do you put the linebacker on him? Do you allow the safety to trail and cover him? Those are things that you have to put into context when you're thinking about guarding this guy. And I'm telling you, Darnell Washington, he got that catch radius. I'm talking about a real big catch radius. He can pull the ball out of the sky. You can throw odd balls at him. He'll bring it out. And those are things that I look at when you're talking about a quarterback to tight end connections. And on top of that, the tight end will always be the quarterback best friend. When you look at red zone opportunities and mismatches, you got to think of Darnell Washington, especially the 6'7" frame. Throw it up, lob it up, let him bring it down, and he give you some yak action too. He's such a hard guy to bring down, and he's athletic enough to dive over you or lower his shoulder and do crazy things with that. And look at his blocking ability. He creamed that guy on the edge there. I'm looking at tenacity. I'm looking at mindset. I'm looking at will to get the extra yards. And on top of that, manipulation. Watch how he just find the hole in the middle of the field, and he take advantages of that. The mismatch is prevalent when you see him out there on the field. And of course, a tight end. Remember, the tight end is the extension of the offensive line, and you don't know whether or not he's going to be off tackle, in line, the block, etc. And catch radius, he helps the quarterback out so much. Odd ball right here, he's able to pull it in. And on top of that, he's able to have that mindset. I'm coming down with the ball. No one else will, right? He's such a big target, taller than the opposition. And when you look at it, he ain't going down without a fight. You got to make sure you bring everything, including the kitchen table, when you're trying to bring him down. And he's such an athletic guy. I'm telling you, there's some scouts that say, hey, sure, first round draft pick. I've seen some mock draft, whereas he falls to the second round. We will find out where he will land at ultimately. But I'm telling you guys right now, this dude is a guy that teams will have to stay up late to figure out how they're going to stop with his skill set and his ability. Now, as far as his route running, he's not the best of the best. He don't sink down enough. But let me know, are you going to try to press him? Are you going to try to jam the guy? And what happened when you miss? Or what happened when he demolish you off the LOS? Those are things that you will have to consider. And as a linebacker, your foot speed and recovery speed, will it be there enough to flip your hips? Or will he kill you right up the seam in the middle of the field? There are multiple ways that Darnell Washington can be a key asset to your team. Post me your thoughts, post me your concerns down below. That's been my time. I really thank you all for yours. And remember, you're listening to nothing but the best. Salute.